Emma seems to be liking herself out here. I think she's ruined another life, hiking every year.
Hiking ruins you. It's an addiction.
One thought process.
Some bad finger tinglies this morning. It's fine, but all my fingertips I feel like a whole bunch of needles are pricking into them on both hands. It's strange. Ever since we got back on trail at Lone Pine, we've been seeing so many people. The trail has been a lot more heavily trafficked. Like at the lake last night, there were tons of people there. Just at the campground in general, there were, down in Horseshoe Meadow, there were so many cars each night. Most people out here are doing a little section with the JMT. Basically, all the PCT hikers have long since passed this area, unless they're struggling really bad. I'm pretty sure that this is where I made Mio snow cones in 2019. This entire area was a snow field, and we got a ball of ice and snow, put Mio on it, and then ate it like a snow cone, and it was amazing. It was pretty hot out, but still snow, so the snow cone was pretty great. This is a National Park Service trail crew camp. Like a whole tent set up and a bunch of horses on the line. We're not far from a ranger station. Really hearing a lot of noise up ahead. Doug really thinks it's coyotes, but I'm not sure yet. So it's a combination of horses and mules. We are smelling smoke, like campfire smoke. It's pretty heavy in the air. Bit worried because we're not supposed to have actual fires out here. I'm pretty sure there's a fire ban just because of all the wildfires that have been happening. So I'm worried that
someone might have left a fire overnight, but I'm worried.
Yeah. We're pretty close to a ranger station though. Not really sure what to make of this, but it's definitely smoky.
So it looks like Ashes has sun poisoning again. As you can see, her ear is blistering up. The skin is kind of splitting. There's little bumps and stuff, and it's super duper red.
It feels terrible. It feels mushy. I'm also getting some sun poisoning, or like some bumps from the sun on my lower fingers because my gloves end in my joints here. So I get all these like sun poisoning like rash thing that comes up from the heat. It's like a heat rash. But my ears like really like not feeling great.
Oh yeah, let's get the back.
Yeah. I have no idea what it looks like. It just feels mushy and hot and painful. I hate it. So Emil has been doing some science in her pack while hiking. Apparently the DEET bottle leaked and it got onto the phone. That's not a phone.
No, it's not a phone.
That's a battery
Thank
bank.
God.
And it's some science happened there, and the case, the outside of it melted. We're trying to clean it up, but yeah, chemical reactions there.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly, a whole herd of mules just came rushing into camp. It's been like a mile since we saw them earlier, but they're all just loose and I don't see any people, and they're just over there in the field running around. Huh. Interesting. I've never seen this before.
Alright, guy. It's alright. We're not here to bother you. You're
I think he's
fine.
trying to find his herd.
You'll find them. They're just over there. We didn't leave you.
It's me.
I took the wrong direction, guys.
Guys.
That's off-road.
We didn't see any more smoke, so we're thinking that it's probably just like the ranger cabin having a wood stove fire. Just to... No, I don't think we've got a forest fire on our hands. So we got our first river crossing. When I was here last, it was a raging river and terrifying to cross, but now we've got all these lovely rocks. You ready?
I think so.
It's way better than what it could be. Alright, my turn.
Wobbly thing?
I remember being so scared in 2019 climbing down this. It was a really nice trail, but back then it was just snow with random boulders sticking up. And we've got a gate to cross. Out of all my hiking, this is the first time that I've actually done instant mashed potatoes. Actually, the first time I've ever made instant mashed potatoes in my life. I have sour cream and chive mashed potatoes, and then I had a separate bag where I dehydrated mushrooms and broccoli. I rehydrated those first, and then I mixed them all in, and this is delicious. But the one thing that I really want to have in this is cheese. I kind of wish I packed out like some string cheese or a block of cheese just to cut up little chunks and put them in here. And that would make it perfect. On our way to Crabtree Meadow. Woo! Yeah! That's the closest we can camp to Mount Whitney. So that way we'll camp there and attempt to summit in the morning. Really early in the morning.
1 a.m.
Yeah, we're gonna leave at 1 a.m. At least that's what the plan is at the moment. We're seeing some big mountains off in the distance between the trees here. We're not really sure which ones could be Whitney. Wasn't sure when I was here in 2019. I think people just assumed that it was behind these ones. But being at over 10,000 feet, it's pretty intimidating seeing these up ahead. Hey Emil, are you excited?
Yeah.
You can hike the tallest peak in the lower 48 tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah? You ready?
Yeah.
Who?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. As we're walking down this trail to Crabtree Meadow, I've been thinking a lot about 2019 and my attempt of Whitney and how horribly wrong it went. It was really traumatic and scary, and has been bothering me for a very long time about how all of that went down and did some damage, I think, especially with trusting in others. I'm really excited to have a second try at this. I think once I get this done and know that I could do this, then get the rest of my missing section of the PCT done, I feel like a missing part of me will be back together. The fact that I attempted a through hike, didn't finish it. It's missing that one section. It's been looming over me for the past 2 years that I just need to get it done. And this time I have 2 really good friends with me that we're gonna stick together and hike up together, get to the top, and I feel really good about it actually. But gosh, that time 2 years ago, that was really terrible. The group I was with abandoned me below freezing with high winds and a failing headlamp in the middle of a snowfield that looked like a moonscape because there were no discernible land features or trees or anything like that. And it's pretty dangerous. I know that someone else attempting to summit the following day did fall to their death. I chose to turn around at the switchbacks because I cried up there for maybe 30 minutes, and I decided to turn around. I'm pretty stubborn, and I like to follow through with things, but I just felt that that wasn't worth my life, and that was just too much risk for me. Just being solo like that, I just really didn't feel comfortable with that specifically. it was not a safe situation. But this year it'll be a million times better. I have a good feeling about this.
You can do it.
Stunning.
Can I DM that over?
Also, this is stunning too.
Woo!
We are in the tent at 6 p.m. getting ready for sleep because we're gonna wake up at 12:30 a.m. alarm set. And there's a group of 2 girls, I think they're sisters, also doing the same. I think that's like the typical thing to do, Whitney, is to wake up that early. But so early to fall asleep, so early to get up.